There's my sweet boy. Marty's still in the house and Stripe's out here gallivanting somewhere. I love it that Morris is here to wait on me, but it does seem a little lonely some mornings when there's not like 5 cats at the door all waiting on me. It's a little lonely. I miss Tux. I miss going out front and Panther being there. It just is a little less. Straightening up my bricks. Those are just there to keep it from being muddy. So we have more of a normal winter day today. It was in the mid-30s overnight, and we're going to get into the mid-50s during the day. That's kind of average. That's kind of, you know, a little cold, but not too cold. But I did see we had a wind advisory with 35-mile-an-hour wind gusts possible. It doesn't seem windy out here right now. Not more than 5. You know, it's moving a little bit. It's not a lot. I'm coming in to check on the printer. Don's been out one time already, but I've been reading on the computer for a while. Well, there's Mr. Stripe. He was actually in the garage. He seems to be fine, but he's been a little extra sleepy. Starting 9 o'clock last night, he slept through the morning, and then he was in the garage sleeping. But he ate. He doesn't feel warm or look, you know, this seems normal. You're ready to go back inside where it's warm. I understand, bud. We'll go back in a minute. We got to change that water out everywhere. Yeah, we got a few outside chores. You keep me company. I gave the kitties a clean towel. I would do that more often if it wasn't so hard to change. It's harder than you think. It looks simple, but it's not. Hi, girls. Stripe's in the house. He really wanted back in. We've been down in the front yard, but I guess he's checked out the food bowl and now he wants to go. Can't make up his mind. Typical. Hi, nighttime. Hi. Good girl. Let's put the food out on the front porch. I was down up underneath Don's tree for about 15 minutes because it's fun to do that when it's cold out. And I got almost all of the leaves that don't belong to it out of it, so it looks better up here. And at night when it's lit up, it'll look better. There's still just a few I can't reach. I should get down there with the grabber. That extra 2 inches. There's only about 5 or 6 more things I'd like to pull, but even up underneath it, upside down, looking up at the sky, wasn't quite good enough to grab every last one. I try to keep Don's tree looking good. I mean, I got all these other trees that have leaves in them that need help too, but as I walk around during the winter, I'll pull them down and the wind will pull them down, and by the time it's spring, they'll be ready. But that's winter chores, is pulling leaves out of things. Good morning, Gray. Hey there. Hi. There you go. Good girl. Gray has a new bird feeder. It just came from Amazon. We put it on the window. The bird's been coming and landing in the wreath, and it was really interesting her, and I was like, well, why not put a little bird feeder here? We'll see what happens with it. It's 1 o'clock and we're just heading to the gym. I got the video done with Gray. We've had 2 deliveries today. Packages from the Postal Service, but not the mail. They come twice a day here this time of year. UPS, which had one of my Lego orders, which included the gazebo holiday GWP. And Amazon's coming one more time today. They said we were going to have 35-mile-an-hour wind gusts, and we're starting to see wind gusts. It was not here this morning, but it is now. You can see Gray's feeder from the outside. She noticed it right away when she came in there to sit with me. Get back with me after I got up to get the package, but no birdies yet. Don and I don't know what we did with our hats. Neither one of us can find them. We put them in a really super duper safe place. So I ordered me a new hat, And Don's holding Legos to put in the, it's not Toys for Tots, but it's the local fireman toy collection to stay in Fuquay.
Yeah.
Not that I'm opposed to Toys for Tots, but I went and found a few Lego things. It's like, well, I could keep this for spare parts, but it's brand new in box, and why not give it to him kid for Christmas? So nothing, no parts in there that were like coveted parts, like rare or whatever. So anyway, there's some kits for kids. You know, if I pick them up when they're on clearance in case I need a birthday gift or a Christmas toy box gift. So, because I'm always going to give Lego. That's just how it is.
My girl.
Yeah, so I think tomorrow's the last day. So I had A going off with the reminder, don't forget toys, don't forget toys. Snooze it for 30 minutes, don't forget toys. Finally, they were up there where it was cold in the attic is what the problem was.
That's right.
I'm going to pick back up on bag 28. There's 31 bags, so 4 more. It's only 3:30, and I'm planning on finishing it up. I finished. It's a really great build. I showed before that this opens up, so if you have children in the family that want to play with the minifigures in the building at Christmas time, then that's certainly possible. Maybe could have used 1 or 2 more studs for people to stand in these spots. Easy enough to add if I wanted to, but you know, if I were going to have kids playing with it, grandkids, somebody playing with it, I would want places for minifigures there. So anyway, that's really cool. This chocolate colored roof is using hinges, and it's really curved, and it's a great design feature. I love all of the piping that's moving chocolate around the chocolate factory. That's great. The gold accents really do help to make this nice. There was one instruction that missed showing putting a piece on, which anyone that builds with Lego would have known was missing. So I had the piece and I put it on. And then actually here in the front, there was too much gap, and I added one more curved hinge piece to close the gap to make it look as nice as on the other side. I'm not sure why, when it went through the Lego design process, they didn't add that piece. But again, no big deal. This is the benefits of having a ton of pieces. There's a squirrel and an acorn piece, which is not unique to this set, but not in a lot of sets, so that's kind of cool. I like how the cowboy lassos were used to do the handrail here. It's really great. Other than these maybe having been printed instead of stickered, there's not anything I would change about it. It's just pretty. It's just a pretty awesome set. So it's finito. Are you happy it's done too? I decided to put the Art of Chocolate here and move the Christmas tree train over here on the side. That way my Santa's house in the background that I spent so much hard work on several years ago wouldn't be hid. Yeah, I'm liking how this is gonna look. You can see my building enough, it's not blocked, so that's good. And the little bit that's behind here is, you know, fine. Not a big deal. see the Easter egg. Their picture is somewhere over here. It's rotating through.
Yes, ma'am. I'll let this is your video.
Yeah, it's
but
fine.
I'm the star.
Well, you're
I
always
only need one pair of glasses.
You're always. Well, we don't want to have anybody making fun of you again.
I was making these little.
The Millers and their glasses. I think somebody said.
Reading the
fine print.
Yeah, fine print.
Yeah. Dawn's going to be drilling a hole in the wall this weekend and hiding this wire.
Right.
But tell them what else you're doing.
So I bought the Show Junior.
Yep. And it has Dawn's Shelly Command Center on it.
That's right. This is actually an Android smart picture frame. It's not a tablet. It's designed to mount on the wall. It's battery powered, but it does have a recessed notch here where you can run your cable in. I know it's really hard to see. No,
it's actually the camera is highlighting it just fine.
So it's USB-C. You can put a memory card in it, and it has something else I forgot. But anyway, it's basically you can power it. So what I do,
so I'm going to move over here so I'm not pointing into the light, and you just can hold it up now.
So I'm going to take the thermostat, humostat down because I'm no longer using this because Shelly, I've got a sensor inside of the air handler now that controls the dehumidifier. So I don't really use this anymore. You told me what the local humidity was. But I'm going to put this up here and I'm going to mount it up there like so. And this is kiosk mode. So you can program it to go dark at 11 o'clock, turn the screen off from 11 till 8 o'clock. So you can do all those kind of things. That's what I said. This is an Android.
He doesn't want to use the word tablet.
Well, it's not a tablet. It's a kiosk. It's running in kiosk mode, if that makes any difference. So that's what this is different.
And conveniently, it's a black frame with a white bevel, just like the show. For $110.
Oh yeah, I'm right, and it's $110.
So it'll run any app you want, but this all stuff out of the Google Play Store. But this all started this weekend when Dawn, really wanted the Shelly thing that they used to sell for the wall that they apparently don't sell anymore, or just total. Well, it's not on their website anymore, so it's not like it's just out of stock. It's not there, and plus they have European plug issues. They don't really have. They have one for England, but they didn't have
one for the US. But you can't. It's not available right now.
Yeah. So anyway, Dawn went this route, and this route's actually cheaper.
Yeah.
And has more flexibility, and was
$289.
Yeah, because I was like, "Well, get that for you for Christmas, so I can give it to you." Yeah. But we got this instead.
So all I did is create more work for me. So now I got to figure out how to.
Well, you were already putting the hole in the wall anyway.
Yeah, that's right. So
what's another hole in the wall? Just don't put a hole in your finger or your head.
Put a hole in my finger or my head.
I did cut myself in the garage tonight.
Don't cut your. Yes, she did. I drilled a hole in my finger.
And I cut myself on a piece of epoxy that had a metal shard in it that I rubbed my hand over top of.
Wiping this.
Well, we were both doing it, wiping the top of Don's workbench with our hand, and that ended up being not smart.
Right.
Very cool. Very cool. So probably Saturday. It won't be Sunday.
Yeah.
Hole in the wall.
Right. It's probably going to take a while.
Yeah.
I mean, it's going to take a couple weekends to get it done because Sunday's going to be ate up.
Yeah. You don't think it's a one day?
Oh, right. I'll have the first thing over here, but then to get this up here, it might take a little longer because I am going to, I'm asking Grok. So the power pack, the recessed outlet, I've got that power pack will go in it. But this one has a little power pack too. And the recessed outlet's only big enough for one power pack. So I'm asking Grok if anybody sells a power pack with two USB-C that can put out 2 amps. That's what each one of these takes.
Power both of them from one power pack.
From one power pack.
Yeah, Don ordered this special box for the wall that's not like your typical electrical outlet box.
It's recessed.
Yeah. And but it'll be behind the show and you won't see it.
You won't see it. It'll be
So does this mean we're maybe going to gasp have a little wire between the show and the
wire.
Okay,
No,
no.
That's what I said. When I cut the hole for that box, it's going to be big enough that I can go through. I should be able to go through the
stud,
and then with a cable, snake it over here and come out here and plug it in.
Oh, we're gonna need 8-year-old Johnny.
Oh, that's right. We need Johnny.
Johnny saved Mr. Don's bacon one day, putting his young person arm in the wall and grabbing a hold of something none of us could reach but Johnny. Yes, he was very. It's just here, Mr. Don. It was a really happy. It was a fun moment. Yes, Ruby's putting on the holiday update, but as you can imagine, it's very limited in what's included. Yeah, apparently I got the dash cam stuff where it's going to print the FSD active or whatever over there, and just a couple of other navigational drop a pin thing has there, but I don't see that I got an updated Santa mode.
You didn't need an updated Santa mode?
No. Oh. If we don't get the update on Robot before Sunday, I'm going to be grumpy.
Well, Robot's plugged in.
Right, but it's not out there yet, so I don't know why we're not getting this one yet. But anyway, and the supercharger stuff.
Oh,
let's
right.
just say, I was. Yeah, Dawn has on a new Grinch sweater.
I have lots of Grinch stuff. I can wear a Grinch every day between now and Christmas.
Yeah. I'm underwhelmed. With the supercharger stuff in the app. First off, it's only for the current year. So what happened to the other 7 years of Ruby's life and all the superchargers we've been to around the state? And
I hear you.
So, and you can't zoom in on the map, and you don't get a list of the supercharger locations by name on like a second level screen. You just get this dot, and you can't zoom in, so you don't even know what city it's in.
Give them time, sweetheart.
Well, that's what David told me today. But I'm a programmer and I got expectations, baby. Make it meaty. Put it full function.
Make it so.
Right, full function,
That's right.
Okay, well, if it says in the release notes, this is the first pass and we're adding to it over time, total patience.
Yes.
The reason why I'm worried is that I feel like somebody thinks that they're one and done. It's done, baby. Yeah, it's done.
That's right.
And so I'm not so good with that. But I mean, it's better than nothing. But I could have gone into Teslafy and got that. You're giving me a complex over here. Will you stop? Yeah, I don't care that it's 10 o'clock at night. You had a nap, and stop with the yawning already. Although,
I had a really good nap.
So poor Don. He's got to fix his recliner remote control again.
Broke again.
And we went out in the garage, and he's like, I've had my nap. I think I'll work on this. And I looked over at his workbench, and I said, no, I'm vetoing that. You're going to clean up the workbench so you have at least a 2x2 area where you can solder.
Yeah.
And then I went out and I helped him. I helped. And it's totally workable now for you or Johnny to do small electronics projects at the workbench.
I will clean the cart off next.
The cart next. And then Don already said he wanted to go upstairs in the box storage area for his electronics parts and stuff.
I'm working next week. All week.
Maybe the week between Christmas and New Year's.
For sure. I'm going to take off a fair amount of time.
Don does good when I work beside him. I just put it in front of him. Go file that here. Go clean this. This is trash, isn't it? Throw it away. It keeps you focused and on track. It does seem to. I enjoyed during COVID when we cleaned the upstairs. We went through every box in the upstairs attic. It was labeled, it was filed, it fit on a shelf, and well, let's just say it's not quite as good shape as it was when we were done with it after COVID. But that was fun. I'm like, are we going out to the garage today? Can we organize some more? I love to organize stuff.
We bought 200 of those label holders.
A lifetime supply that wasn't so lifetime supply.
We used all 200 of them and ordered another 200 of them.
Yeah. The ones we put on our packages that we mail are on all the boxes up there. Yeah. Well, Donnie, just so you know, I ordered some more green steaks today. Because I ordered the first
lifetime
50,
supply,
which was a lifetime supply, or 25 or 50, and then those got used up pretty quick, and I ordered another lifetime supply, and those are now gone also. Yeah. So I was like, in the spring, I'm probably going to want some of these. These are on sale right now. Let me just go ahead and order some more. So we're on our third lifetime supply. It's amazing how many green stakes you can use in the yard when you have green stakes.
Yeah, well, definitely you need to, it's cheaper to buy the 25.
And don't back up when you're talking. Because then you're not as
the 25 pack than it is to buy.
Yeah, I figured out they're so it must be 25 because I figured out they were like not more than $2.25 a piece, and they're 6 foot. Yeah, and they've been plenty sturdy enough and not rusted and not broken half, pounding on them with the sledgehammer and. Yeah, they've been fine.
Yeah, we used a piece of rebar to do the hole.
And then we stick them in the hole. Yeah. Well. So anyway, that's coming too. Yeah, FedEx, UPS, and Amazon. They just wear the driveway out probably.
We gave the Amazon driver a tip today. We felt so
personal. Handed him a tip.
Gold hard.
Well, this guy, he's comes often enough we know who he is. If we've only seen you one time before, we're not tipping you.
Yeah, probably.
But if you've been to our house in the last 2 weeks, let's say 5 or 6 times, and you deal with us in our driveway, because we come out and we're all bebopping, hi, how you doing?
I've been delivering packages all day.
Hey, you're like in one of my last packages. He just smiled at us. Yeah, he did. And he did light up when Don went and handed in the $5 bill. So yeah, so that was good. We're like, when you come often enough and you have a good attitude, you may walk away with a little something. Keep you coming back up that long driveway. That's right. Because I gripe about it, but we also treat the nice drivers nice. So there is that.
Yeah.
Okay, well, if we're going to watch any TV tonight at all, it's time. But I told Dawn, I said, because it came this afternoon, I'm like, you got to get the Shelly app up and running. And, of course, that meant a new Google account and what to call the device and what password to give it and all this other stuff. It wasn't complicated, but it was a process.
Yes, it was.
So thank you for doing that. Now you're all ready to put the hole in the wall.
That's right. Just give me a big enough hammer, I'll put a hole in the wall.
It won't be the first hole in the wall you've put over here.
Right.